Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely picture perfect for a game of this nature. And that gets things running. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. Koscielny. Lobo. Throw. Perez, and back to base. Alex. Out towards the flank. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
He's gone out for a throw-in. Perez. He's had a goal! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Lobo. Well played, he saw that coming. He's got options out wide. Sydney Sam. Floats one over. And that has been cleared. Shoots! Racing over the bar.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Aimed in towards... Up to meet it! Oh, that's an own goal!
Oh, it's terribly unfortunate for them, and maybe we can attribute that to a loss of focus.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
Well, you can't ask for much better than that, Peter. Bang, bang, two in double quick time.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Pumps it into chance! It's in! Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Sydney Sam really has pulled off a difficult skill which needed expert timing. That was expert timing.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's come loose. Garay. Cleared away. And it's been taken straight back. Looks to dink one in. And that's been levered clear. And the counter is on. Gets the better of his man. Isaac! Oh, the ball's come loose. Plays it out to the flank. A chance to play it in. It's one! And that has been cleared. Has gone out. Koscielny.
There's a lot of movement up front.
Yeah, I have noticed that those front players are working very hard, dropping deeper.
Yeah, and I just think it keeps the opposition off guard with so much switching of position. Keeping shape is much harder.
He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It's an untidy challenge, free kick given. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. Hoists it forward. He's got away. He could... Oh, shooting chance! Goal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Across the field it goes. And it's played forward. And here's the chance to counter. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
to get it away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Brought forward. What does he try from here? Stefan Savic. And the finish! And out to safety.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Tries a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Perez. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Forward it goes. He's tried one! Keeper's ball. And it's Sydney Sam. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Away from immediate danger. Lobo. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Alex. Ball is over the line. Sydney Sam, already of course on the score sheet. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Sydney Sam, now it's Sydney Sam. And a shot! Oh, real danger, it's bounced out! And that's caused a worry or two. Tries to get it clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Sydney Sam. Battles to win it back. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that's going to be a booking. Crowd calling for it, and a shot! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
Lobo. And here's Sydney Sam. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Foot in. Sydney Sam is onto it and can take it up. He's pinged one through here. Has a pop! Back of the net!
Well, this is a terrific show of resilience and spirit. I love to see a team roll up their sleeves and force their way back. Superb. Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front. And they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Takes it over to the other flank. Knocks it away. Played out to the right. And it's got through. Lobo. And it's Sydney Sam. Here it comes. Gets into some space. Timely intervention. Good clearance and very necessary. going for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. And it has been a pretty crazy game so far. The game played out in extraordinary fashion, and the scoreline underlines that.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. So once again, we're underway. Lobo. Perez. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. He's made sure that that won't get through. Sidney Sam. He's left his man. It's Sidney Sam! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Sidney Sam usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can though.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And that's surely a foul. Free kick. Defending of the desperate variety. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Sidney Sam. Tries to get it forward quickly. Perez. Alex. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Clears it out of harm's way. Ditch defending, but that'll do. Forward it goes. Sidney Sam. Tries to get it forward quickly. Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target. This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up.
Isaac! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So we have a double substitution going on here. Sidney Sam. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Good take, and he's had a look. Caught offside that time. He's got it, and Isaac! That comes as a mighty relief. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponents. Has a hit! And he just whacks it away. Goes to finish! Fence has got rid of that. He's gone for it! And for a moment, time stood still. And the referee has brought play back and showed him a yellow card. The changes then in quick succession. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. And he's there to clear it. Hits one! He's got away with one there.
A chance that's created through very good grafting. Did well to get in the face of his opponent.
Stefan Savic. Goes for goal! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
There's going to be another change here. Neto. That's good defending, very good defending. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Pings it out wide. Sydney Sam with good energy in defence as well.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Stefan Savic. Has a goal! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And it's played forward, looking to break out here. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And that has been cleared. And here's Sydney Sam. Cleared without complication. Oh, really good feet from him.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Gets on the edge, shapes to shoot! No mistake! And they've got their lead back. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
The changes then in quick succession.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it.
Stefan Savic. Lobo. There's no flag. Goes for goal! Knocks it away. Cleared away. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Shot at goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it was a first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Koscielny. Lobo. Sticks in a foot to win it back.
Keep calm and carry on. That's...
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Forward it goes. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Driven straight at the wall. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Knocks it away. That'll be a throw. Lobo. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Hoists it high. He's gone for it! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Neto. Has he picked him out? Shoots! He has done it! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, some fans are already on their way out, so that to me says everything, Peter.
Goes for the cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Alex. He gets past his man. Turns and goes back. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Looking to widen the gap even further here. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's gone direct. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's another dead ball chance. He's had a